I pretty much have my own little tiny reptile zoo, so come with me to feed some of my reptiles. I promise you guys that I'll be doing a full reptile room reveal very soon, but as of right now, let's feed some of the reptiles. I always start off with a little tiny bowl like so, and we're gonna go in with some Reptilinks. This one is the frog recipe. They're pretty much just tiny little sausages for your reptiles. Trigger warning, if you don't want to see a fuzzy mouse, please skip, but we also have to feed a fuzzy mouse to one of my snakes, so we let that sit in some warm water. And now I'm cutting off a little piece of beef spleen for my Mexican beaded lizard. His name is Egg, and he literally loves eggs so much. He's also gonna get 2 organic eggs, and we're gonna whisk it on up like so. Now that I've prepped everything, let's go ahead and feed all the animals. Here we are feeding Tom Riddle, my Eastern Indigo snake. He's still a baby, so he has a lot of growing to do. Fun fact about Eastern Indigos, they actually don't use any venom or constriction to unalive their prey. They actually just take them down with sheer force. Next up, we're gonna feed Caraxes, and this guy here is my top ender Aki monitor. He is the funniest little guy, and he has the best personality ever. He's gonna get 2 of the little mini Reptilinks. A lot of reptiles do need variety in their diet, and that's why I absolutely love Reptilinks. They make it super easy to add variety into your pet's diet, so I highly recommend. All right, now we're gonna prep some super worms into a plastic container, as well as some dubia roaches. Yeti's gonna help us out as well. I'm putting them in a separate container so I can dust them off with some of this supplement for my chameleons. Also wanted to touch on a little side note. It is very important that you gut load your insects before feeding to your reptiles. It's important to keep your feeders well fed, so then your reptiles now have optimal nutrition. Also wanted to note that not all of my reptiles eat every single day, so that's why you're only going to see some of them in this video, because it's not all of their feeding days. I also keep them on a strict feeding schedule, so I'm able to change the variety of different feeders that I'm feeding them, and also how much they're eating as well. Now I'm just prepping some super worms and adding some repticalcium, and I'm also going to go in with a couple of wax worms as well. And these 2 are actually for my rarest lizard in my whole entire collection, and that's going to be my armadillo lizard, and his name is Paul, for Paul Atreides from Dune. He's a super cute little guy, but he's also very shy, so he probably won't eat for the camera. And last but not least, for feeding day today, we have my venomous lizard. This here is Egg. Egg is a very picky eater. I'm not even sure if he's going to want to eat this beef spleen. He just kept licking it, so we're just going to leave it in the bowl here and see if he wants to eat it for later. As a very lazy eater, I always have to carry the bowl up to his face first, and then he knows that there's food in there, and then I'll place it down. He is very spoiled and has a very particular way of eating. Thank you guys so much for watching me feed some of my reptiles, and let me know what you guys want to see next.